you're not. I see through your act, and I still enjoy the show. Yeah.
Storms, as they often do, continuing to roll through here in South Florida as we see Hard Rock Stadium in Miami. Today, half of the AFC East ready to square off. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Miami Dolphins. All right, football fans, settle in because we got bragging rights on the line in this one. Pete Scott, Brock Ewan here with you as we get set for a division rematch. Brock, one side seeking the sweep, and the other looking for some revenge after how that first showdown went.
What do they say about familiarity? Familiarity does what?
It breeds something, Brock. It breeds, contempt.
It breeds contempt.
Yeah.
These teams don't like each other. They can fake it. They can say all the right things in the papers. They don't want any bulletin board material. But the fact is, you know your division foes better than anybody, and they know you. And that familiarity does bring a little extra heat into this matchup.
Takes it just shy of that end zone. And this drive will start inside the 25. So here come the Bills for their opening drive. They're led out by the reigning NFL MVP. He's finished top 5 in voting 4 of the last 5 seasons, Josh Allen.
Look up game changer in today's NFL, and you see Josh Allen right at the top of the list. Really, one of the only guys in the league who can make the play with his arm or with his legs in just about any situation. The guy is a game changer.
That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
First tone of the game for James Cook. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Cook. Nice gain there on 2nd down before they get to him, but we also have a flag down, partner, so let's see if this stands. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty, and now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Putting the tight end in motion. 2nd and 8. Fights up. Oh, he was on the move, and so was the defense, and they take him down. And for the second straight play, Brock, they're headed the wrong way, and that's going to bring up a tough 3rd down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. He's trying to lay this one in deep down the right side. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete. On 4th down now, on comes Brad Robbins to punt for the Bills. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And he drives this into the pouring rain. Takes it in at the 21. That's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. So the Dolphins offense headed out for their opening drive. I know you love this guy, Brock, a fellow lefty like you, now in his 6th season, Tua Tagovailoa.
And when we look back at last week's win, Kate, pretty easy to see those 4 touchdowns have more of an impact on the game than the 1 interception he threw. Wasn't quite perfect. I'm sure that pick will nag at him, but you'd welcome him on for everything else he was doing in that ballgame.
We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. First down carry got him 9 yards. Here comes 2nd and 1. A-chain again. They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. Here we go, 3rd and less than a yard. They'll stick with A-chain. He's fighting all he can, but won't get that final yard. They're going to have 4th down coming up. Now it's Jake Bailey, who's out to punt this for the Dolphins. Punt meets him at the 28. It's a nice running on that return. He gets it up past the 35. The Bills and James Cook making their way back out on offense now. And you know who the ball is going to when they reach the red zone. He's currently top 5 across the NFL in rushing scores this season. This one intended for the running back. And that'll bring up second down.
It leads to second and 10.
Round 80!
Back to the air, Allen. That's more on the quick slant. Ooh, and the stop made awfully close to the marker and midfield. It's going to be 3rd and short now from the 49.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
On the sneak, it's Allen. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the first down. And Allen's going to run again. Broke through the tackle. There's the power. Now some speed. Has room down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills go up 6-0 here in the first. Josh Allen, the touchdown. Tyler Bass on now for the extra point. Extra point sent in through the lane. And the Bills will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Bass now to kick this away. Here comes Malik Washington. Good work so far. He's got room. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40. So Miami headed out for its second drive of the game. And they haven't gotten their legs under them on offense just yet, Brock. 3 plays and a punt on their opening drive. The Dolphins in pretty good field position here as they come up 1st and 10. Tua off the play fake. Dump off to his fullback. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. It's a gain of 12 there. And it'll be first down, Miami.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
First down, Tonga by Loa to throw. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's brought down at the line. Offense to the line for second down.
Loss of a yard. Brings up second and 11. At the Bills' 46-yard line.
Tua now from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this makes it to around the 43-yard line. Tre'Davious White there on the stop. Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7.
Makes it 3rd and 7.
Here's Tonga Bailoa again. This finds its target. That's Hill. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a pickup of 11. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Achane on the toss right. He's got about 9 on that run, partner. Down inside the 30. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on second down.
Brings up second and 1 at the 23-yard line.
Tonga Bailoa off the play fake. Finds him over the middle. And he gets this forward to the 19. They'll come up 1st and 10.
That's another Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the
Working inside the red zone. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Brings up second and 10.
All right, go ahead, go.
Out of the gun, Tonga Bailoa. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions have made this 3rd down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing 4th down coming up.
Okay, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed.
The kick by Patterson is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team is out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. And the last time they had it, they ran it down the field on them. I'd expect some better resistance up front if they try that again. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40. First down, ball at the 36. Now the shotgun give to Cook. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8. Another one for Cook. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and that's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Second and 15. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Really had to find a way to get that short completion because now you're staring at 3rd and extra long. And that's a place no QB in this league wants to be.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
319.
We send a man in motion. 3rd and long. It's Allen. He's going to try to drop it in deep right. He's got it inside the 25. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills get 6 more on their early advantage. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just got to ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yeah.
Now, when you run that fly route, you got to win right from the jump. You got to protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up. You can find payday.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bills drive their lead to 11. Bass now to kick this away. Washington now to return. Things going well so far. And the return man is hauled down. And the question now, Brock, is will we be headed backwards here? We've got a flag down. So a quality return, but you're going to have to wipe away some of it as they get caught for holding along the way. So the penalty on the return doesn't do them any favors, Brock. A lot more field ahead of them here starting out. Headed out right. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Tre'Davious White. So we'll take over deep in enemy territory. He's out inside the 30 on the INT. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, buddy. It's gonna be okay. Still 10 to go. 2nd down now from the 26.
Second and 10.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Short pass brought in. And this one only manages the yard before coming to an end out of bounds. It's going to be 3rd down.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's third down.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. It's on target to Moore. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. So we're through one quarter of this AFC East contest. The scoreboard reads 14-3. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. About to begin the second here. The Bills definitely thinking points. Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills parlay the interception into points. It's a James Cook touchdown. Well, Brock, you found himself some space to work, and from there, wow, all athleticism as he made his way into the end zone.
You got that right, Kate. Just that speed. You got to have some different gear when you get down here to the red zone. It's hard to score rushing touchdowns, and that running back sees the open space, he sees the green grass, and he finishes them out for 6.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills push their lead to 18. Pass now to kick this away. Eskridge to return it. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Dolphins are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And he's been one who has wowed the league and made a lot of fantasy owners very happy, too. You can see he's leading all quarterbacks in passing here in November. They'll start the drive with Achane. And he's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. Pickup of 12 on that play. And it'll be first down, Miami.
For a Miami Dolphin. First and 10 at the 39.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. That's caught. Devon Achane trying to make it happen, but no luck. This goes backwards on first down.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Second and 12 behind the sticks. Throwing the effort out complete. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
You know, as any quarterback is going to tell you, that's one of the most difficult things to do, knowing you're going to get blasted. That defender's coming right at you, but you got to throw an accurate ball. It does two things. Number one, it strikes fear in the defense, and number two, you gain respect with your teammates.
And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Now about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
First down. First and 10.
Here's Tua again. Pass is caught at the 9. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
That's another Dolphins first down.
All right, fellas.
First and goal at the 9-yard line.
Trying to run it in. Achane. And this is going to be a Miami touchdown. The Dolphins fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. Devon Achane with the touchdown. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Dolphins 10.
Have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Ty Johnson now to return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Possession switching back to Buffalo as their offense heads out. And all that's needed here, Brock, is some repeat execution from that last series. Of course, I expect the defense has made some adjustments after giving up that touchdown.
And that is the beauty of this game we love so much. Those back-and-forth adjustments on the sidelines. And can this offense do what it did a drive ago? And that is stay one play ahead of their defensive foes.
And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Cook trying this one up the gut. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain, so Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. Brings up third down.
Straight ahead, here's Cook. He's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. It's a gain of 4 there, and that's good for a Bills first down.
Gain of 4 yards. And the Bills first down.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there. Make it a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, the right call was made.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
You know what they say about assuming? Well, it's the same way on a football field. You can never assume. If you stop assuming that first sacker's going to get to the quarterback, well, you could run yourself right into trouble. This defense didn't. They didn't take a break, and they finally get him to the ground.
Catch made left side by Palmer. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A gain of 15. First down, Bills.
This really isn't a route designed for a lot of yards, Kate. You're just trying to get a small handful and move on to the next down. Stay in rhythm. But anytime you can work some magic after the catch and stretch it out, those are welcome bonus yards.
Now it's Cook. And he's tackled downfield, but look back where that flag rests. Yep, we got a flag in the backfield. I don't think this one's going to stand. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now 1st and 20. Here's Allen. Sheds up a rusher. But there's too much pressure, and he's brought down. And they've got a little extra distance now to make up here on second down.
That right there is one of the biggest differences between the NFL and college game. Heck, the high school and Pop Warner game. Because when you break away from a sack at those lower levels, big things happen. But at this level, this big boy league, just because you get out of one guy's arms doesn't mean you're safe anytime soon.
Fails to find his running back. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Lofts it deep right side. Big gain downfield. It's a huge pickup on the play. And that's good for a Bills first down.
A gain of 46 yards on the play.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
Here's Cook. Takes out a one-stop. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be second down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
And he brings it in, but got too close to the sideline there. They're ruling him out of bounds. We've got third down.
You know, as a quarterback, you got to give your man enough space to make that catch inbounds. That was off just enough to carry him to the sideline before he could establish possession.
Allen on 3rd and short. Got his man. Shakir has it. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. But the effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal. Pressure coming. It's Allen. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he score in this game.
With that score, this is now a time where this defense is going to get on that sideline, look at each other, and say, hey, we got to play this quarterback a whole lot more honest because he is doing damage with his legs.
Bass on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Bills push their lead to 18. Bass now to kick this away. Eskridge on the return. Juke the defender. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. The Dolphins send a running back, Devon Achane, getting back to work. They just witnessed maybe the most impressive drive we've seen all game, Brock, and now they get a chance to answer with one of their own. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. It's the Dolphins with 10 to go still on second down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here.
Brings up third down and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Tagovailoa. Another drop. The last two plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this point down. Jake Bailey on the punt. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. The Bills offense all set for their next drive. There has been nothing that can stop them, so we got to assume this drive, Brock, likely going to end in a touchdown as well. Throwing now on first down. Allen hits him on the out route. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
He'll hang on to it on the second down option. Escapes a defender. He is taken down as he drives this to the enemy 40. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Now Allen. There's a screen for Cook. He'll have some space inside the 35. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. The Bills are going to go ahead and call their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Here's a give to Cook. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. The Buffalo's going to call it second timeout. They have themselves another 1st and 10.
First down, Bills.
Ready? Go!
Back to throw now, Allen. Complete to Shakir. And we might be close to this lead growing again. That play gives him a 1st and goal.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about 2 things. Separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
The Bills will turn to their kicker, Tyler Bass, for the field goal try. They're going to mark this as a 24-yarder.
A 24-yard attempt.
Bass's kick is good. And that stretches the lead to 21.
We know that most of these coaches really don't crack that big smile until they get that W with 60 minutes over, but I see a little sly smile on that coach's face because that's terrific execution. You work those situations to pay them off with points. They did just that.
Return starts from the goal line. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we've reached halftime, Brock, in a lopsided contest so far. Let's hear what Scott Hansen has to say. He's got our EA Sports halftime report.
Our look around the league starts now with a matchup of contrasting styles. Okay, Kate, thanks very much. It's Week 10, Veterans Day coming up on Tuesday, by the way. We salute all the brave men and women who keep our country safe. This one's for you. Here we go with the highlights. and it's Josh Downs. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. This will wind up as a 72-yard touchdown grab. From there, why don't we go out to the space city of Houston, looking in on the Texans as they host the Jacksonville Jaguars. And this is not exactly a thing of beauty, but it'll do the job. He was a big factor in the first half, as evidenced by this play right here. Lastly, let's go over to MetLife Stadium. The Jets taking on the Cleveland Browns. And it's the veteran Joe Flacco. A 4-yard touchdown pass in the box score. The Browns lead it by a point at halftime. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on, the risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. Meanwhile, our game has not been all that competitive, a one-sided affair through 2 quarters. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
Now to kick this away. Washington now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Dolphins are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he's going to be brought down up at the 28-yard line. And with that last throw, a memorable one for him because it gets him to the 3,000-yard plateau for the year. To mark every quarterback tries and honestly expects to hit over the course of a regular season. Second down carry for A.J. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. They're set up at the 35 now.
That's good for the Dolphins. First down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
First down, Tagovailoa throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
That's good.
They go play action with Tagovailoa. Waller with the catch. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Tagovailoa on first down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And it's going to be second down. Well, Brock, they're dealing with injury right now, as we can all see, but you wouldn't know it with how they played or their record. How have they been able to do it? And he'll take this across. Touchdown, Miami! The Dolphins cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Well, Brock, that proved a little too tough to stick to. Turns out it was the right route to get a touchdown on that play.
Yeah, those corner routes can be some high risk at times, but big-time rewards. Think about this for a second, Kate. We talk all the time about the efficiency of a slant route and in breaking, that angle breaking in. Right, higher completion rate, you're throwing something breaking in. You have a corner that breaks out. Obviously, the efficiency may not be there, but boy, touchdowns and big touchdowns can follow when the two stay connected.
The Dolphins have their kickoff team out as they kick it away. Strong with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25. The Bills and Khalil Shakir headed out on offense now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this third quarter. The rookie from Michigan, there that time.
Back at the 17-yard line.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Cook. That's a nice running there. Gets him 8. Third down coming up.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets them just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Allen on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. The Bills with a punt team out there. And he drives this one into the pouring rain. Jukes one defender. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return. Offense returning to the field now for the Dolphins. And that last drive, no answer for what they were doing through the air, so expect some tighter coverage this time around. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Throwing now, Tunga Bailoa. Short pass brought in. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
Kate, I can't tell you how good that is. Anticipating the outcut, having the ball on the way before the receiver's head even turns, he puts it on him so that receiver can easily get out of bounds for the nice gain.
Complete out to the right. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 7.
Going play action, Tunga Bailoa. Drop this down to Achane. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. Now we've got some whistles as a member of the Bills is shaken up and could use a look from the trainers here. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Here's Tunga Bailoa again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 2.
Cover 2.
To the air yet again, Tunga Bailoa. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. Comes up empty on that one. So it's going to be 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
All right, looks like this is the moment they're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. This won't get him any extra breathing room. He's brought down back at his own 70-yard line.
This is one of those situations, Kate, where I watch the body language of the running back because it'd be very easy for him to raise his hands up, look to the sideline in his O-line and go, what am I supposed to do there? There was nothing, no time at all to try and escape and react. Instead, it goes backwards.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
3rd and long for him here. Escapes the pocket. Oh, Allen loses it. And the Dolphins have it.
I think the phrase, Kate, blood in the water, comes to mind in this spot. There was a chance to get aggressive and attack them being backed up close to the end zone. Can't imagine that decision paying off in a better fashion than that.
The Dolphins send a running back Devon Achane getting back to work. They passed on the field goal, didn't get it on 4th down. Interested to see what they do if a similar situation arises on this next possession. 1st down, here's Tua. He brings it in. And he's taken down as they very quickly get into first and goal.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
They'll break the huddle and come up on first and goal.
44. Ready.
Two and out from the gun. And this is caught. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins shrinking the lead some in the third. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. Right on the edge of the goal line for first and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So a first down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Strong with the return. Nice effort here. They're going to tackle him just shy of the 35. The Bills set to take over offensively. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they could really use some more points on this drive. This is Cook on the handoff. And they bring him down, but there's a flag on the field.
Illegal block in the back. Offense.
So they catch the illegal block in the back, Brock, and it's rare that we see the clipping call. It's a dangerous play. It's rightfully going to back up this offense. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That's more of the catch out left.
Such a terrific job by the receiver. You can't give that route away. You got to run a curl. And the best, like curl and go, hook and go, out and up guys, Kate, they run that initial route full speed. He did. Got the defense to bite, and the play went right over his head.
Great work there to evade the tackle, but the rest of the run, pretty forgettable. No gain there. And the Dolphins with 6 DBs on the field here. They're in the dime, third down. It's on target to Moore. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
This is Cook. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards. All right, here we go. Second down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Finds him over the middle. He gets it forward a little to his 46. That was a Foxy Melifonwu there to make the play. Running back sent in motion. Here he is on third and long. He puts some air under this one, deep right. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up fourth and long. Ooh, it's away, but he knows he mishit that one. Headed for the sideline. So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Dolphins sending their offense back out there. All their scoring has kept them close, but they still find themselves trailing by just a little in this third quarter. All right, Miami has its offense set, partner. Here comes first and 10.
Go ahead.
Shotgun snap now to turn the battle off. Completed over the middle. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. That one's complete, right side. And they shove him out. Looks like he got about 6 before they did so. It's second down.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Hits him on the out route. And he's down inside the 40 before he's escorted out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
New set of downs for him at the 38. Here's Tua again. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the third quarter. So we're through 3 here. It's Dolphins ball, and they're sort of in comeback mode. They trail to start the fourth. After the incompletion, still at the 38, it's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Tagovailoa. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins now trail by just a point in the fourth. Devon Achane with the touchdown. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
So a chance to tie it up again here in the fourth. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the fourth.
31-31.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Johnson with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Now we've got the Bills offense headed back to the field. And they're headed out there after just watching their lead disappear, but going off of that, an opportunity does exist now for an immediate answer.
And I'm going to say the quiet thing out loud here, Kate. There is a part of this offensive group that just loves this opportunity. They get the chance right now to answer, and not just that, but possibly come up with a game-winning drive.
And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, you often see some mix, some high-percentage pass plays on 1st and 10. You've got to keep the defense honest. They're always looking for a run in that situation and a chance to stack them up for 2nd and long.
Avoids the sack. Escapes out to the left. Now here he goes. Oh, what a stiff ball. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. They pick up 20 yards there. And that's good for a Bills first down.
Alert!
Allen looking to throw. That's Kincaid with a catch out left. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good for a Bills first down. Toss to the right side. He breaks the tackle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. This gets down inside the 35-yard line. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. On the ground, first run for Ray Davis. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And this one's only going to pick up a couple before he heads out of bounds. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Here's 2nd and 7. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's 3rd down now. Back to throw now, Allen. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
A gain of 21 yards. And the Bills first down.
Receiver in motion going left. And up from the pistol to Cook. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line. A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Again, it's Cook. He takes it ahead for about 4 yards. It's 3rd down.
Okay, this is going to be a fascinating call because defensively you've stopped the run twice now, and I think you believe on that side they've got to put it in the...
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills take a 4th quarter lead. Slant route, as it does so many times every game we call, Brock. Paying dividends. Made that touchdown look a lot easier than it was.
An uncontested release that close to the end zone spells disaster for a defense every time, Kate. You got to have a whole lot more physicality at the point of attack because a QB is always going to be looking for that short little slant near the goal line.
Bass gets the extra point to go. And the Bills break that tie and now lead by 7.
Dolphins 31.
Bass now to kick this away. Washington now to return. Things going well so far. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Dolphins to back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half. On 1st down, they're going to start out with Achane. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
From the 37. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And that means 3rd down coming up.
6 yards to go.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. He manages a gain of 8 there. And that's going to give the Dolphins a 1st down. Back to throw, Tua. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Buying some time right. And he's going to take this down to the 31 before he gets taken down. It's a gain of 22. And it'll be 1st down, Miami.
Dolphins 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
All right, come on.
Sticking in the air, it's Tagovailoa. To the left side, it's pulled in by Waddle. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10.
Ready.
From the red zone now. Here's a screen for Achane. And they're going to get this down to the 4 before being stopped. It's a double-digit gain, 10 yards, and now they've got 1st and goal.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them.
And he runs it across, touchdown! The Dolphins now trail by just a point in the 4th. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one splits the uprights. And the Dolphins bring it back to even. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Johnson now on the return. Jukes out a 1-stop. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Buffalo sending its offense to the field. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, well, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them because they proved last drive they couldn't.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Throwing here, Allen. Finds Kincaid. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. Halfway to the marker. It's 2nd and 5. Plowing up the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Bills moving quickly now. They're in the hurry-up.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
Back to throw. Finds his fullback. And he's brought to a stop after he found plenty of room to run.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Here's a screen for Cook. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Now, as that play ends, we see somebody hurt down there, and it's James Cook they're sending the trainers out to check on. 2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. Setting up to pass. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
You really want those throws to be like clockwork for your offense. Every team needs to hit passes in that short to intermediate range to effectively move the ball.
Looking for a target. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
There was almost no resistance offered against the rush that came off the line ready to maul anything in sight. It was all the QB could do to get rid of that before he gets absolutely clobbered.
That one is good! And late in the 4th, they have grabbed the lead.
That's called getting his job done, Kate, drilling it right through. And now they're in position to win this game. Now it's on some of those guys who are out there with them on the kick, those defenders, to hang on to this lead to give them the win.
Eskridge on the return. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. The Dolphins are back on offense. Tua Tagovailoa out there once again. And this is the type of game that's going to get people talking when people look at the numbers that he's posted running with it. They've got 1st down from the 31. He'll look to throw it. Taken in by Hill, right side. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. 2nd and 3 now.
At the 38-yard line.
Here he is to throw. Hauled in by Waddle. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Miami calls a timeout here. It's 2nd. To the line for a new set of downs. Only a lone timeout at their disposal.
At the 43-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Tagovailoa. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there. So it'll be 2nd down. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour. And there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. But if that defense was flying around and making the play.
Dump off caught by his back. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
You know, Kate, that really is one of the benefits that comes with experience. You'll feel it. Right? Look at the quarterback, never seeing the rush, never looking at the rush. Instead, eyes are downfield and the big play follows.
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Matt Milano in to pick it off. And this one may be out of reach now because the defense comes through with 6. Went to the oh-well one too many times, Brock, and this time the defense was ready for it.
Now, you make as many catches as he has in this game, you're going to attract some extra attention. They knew it was probably going his way in the near future, and they had somebody there waiting for it that time.
Bass on for the extra point. Got a good play at the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Bills make it a 10-point ball game. A quick quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Washington now to return. This makes it up to the 25. The Dolphins offense ready to go as they take the field. And they can really do what they want with these last couple of snaps afforded to them because the outcome already decided. Tagovailoa back to the air after the pick. Hit behind the line and the ball is loose. And they jump on top of it. Oh, a clutch recovery to clean up the mistake this late in the game.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go, 2nd and 9. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. And the Bills have it as he records the first interception of his young career.
1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
I gotta imagine, partner, there are a lot of folks shaking their heads and seeing that. He has battled interceptions all season, and here, he's now been picked off on back-to-back drives.
Yeah, shaking their heads because on this drive and throughout the season, the adjustments just haven't been there. The picks just keep coming week after week after week, and this time, back-to-back series.
So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And they take not just a victory, but some serious year-long bragging rights home with them after this one, as they finish off the sweep of their division rivals. So for Brock Huard, everyone here on our great crew, I'm Kate Scott, and this has been the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Bills, as we say so long from Miami.